Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. Well, we have a lot to talk about. I guess we finally, which it was not on camera, but we finally got the meeting between Teresa and Joe and Melissa, or just Teresa and Joe. Was Louis there? I'm so confused. We have a lot to talk about, lots to discuss. This is going to be an interesting one. But before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't ever forget to hit that notification bell. And yeah, let's just jump right in. This is going to be interesting. All right, guys. So where do I begin? Let's start here. So we know that Dolores Catania said that she would be open to helping mediate this reunion or reconciliation between Teresa and Melissa Gorga. Obviously, this has been a long time coming. She revealed that the idea of the reunion was shut down by Teresa's daughter, Gia, who apparently didn't support Dolores playing mediator in that relationship. I think that Gia is probably like, this is something that you guys have to do on your own. Mind you, a lot of people don't like that Gia gets so heavily involved in the drama. However, her whole life has been centered around this drama and these beefs. So I think that she probably knows this a lot better than anyone. She's privy to conversations that nobody else is by living inside of the house. So I think that when she's saying, no, I don't think that that's a good idea, she's not a dumb girl. She's really, really smart. She's brilliant. So, and I know people are going to be like, Adam, she's brilliant. Like, what are you talking about? No, I think that she's really smart. I don't think this would be a good move in any way at all. But hold on. Dolores also teased something about the possibility of the show in a new kind of a way, specifically hinted at the Real Housewives of Rhode Island and her involvement, though the details were really vague. She talked about the ongoing feud between Teresa and Melissa, though, and by extension, the Gorga family. And she said there remains a huge barrier to progress, but she seems hopeful for some kind of resolution. And in the meantime, we always know that Dolores is going to position herself as a neutral party within the New Jersey cast, hoping for less conflict and more cohesion if and when the show returns. But we don't know if that's what they're going to get. But moving on. So on top of that, Teresa Giudice shared that her youngest daughter, Adriana Giudice, had a sweet encounter with her cousin Joe Gorga, who is the son of Melissa and Joe. This was at a party which served as a catalyst emotionally for her reaching out to her brother Joe. She explained that filming on Special Forces, World's Toughest Test with her daughter Gia helped her reflect on some of the relationships and motivated her to begin letting go of past tensions with her brother, which is so funny because she lasted one day. But Teresa emphasized that the children of both families should not be negatively affected by their parents' past feud. And she said, whatever happens with the parents, it shouldn't affect the kids. And Gia weighed in on this too, saying that despite the divorce of her parents, respect remained in their family relationships, and that helped trigger Teresa's mindset shift. So we don't know if there's any full reconciliation yet. However, what we do know is that they're trying to figure it out, and we are going to be on standby as they try to figure it out, trying to see, is this even fucking possible? But wait, there's more. I don't know if you guys have seen the TV Gold podcast.
Host Jennifer Aydin, and I'm so excited to be finally launching my first official episode of TV Gold, and I'm even more excited about my guests today. Yes, you may know them from The Real Housewives of New Jersey, but this mother-daughter dynamic duo, as I call it, they're more than that. They're businesswomen, influencers, entrepreneurs, and currently they are starring on Special Forces World's Toughest Test. Welcome, Teresa and Gia Giudice.
Thank you. Such a nice intro.
Are you like that?
Yeah,
that's
amazing.
That's TV Gold for you. Yeah. I'm your host, Jennifer Aydin, and
okay,
I'm so excited.
The funny thing about this, and I think like the irony behind it, is just the simple fact that like she literally just did a whole intro for this show saying that at the end of the day, it wasn't even going to be about Bravo or Housewives. And the first thing you do is bring on two people from Bravo, Housewives, Next Gen NYC. What are you doing? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. But, you know, there's so many people who always say that, like Raquel Levis, whatever anybody wants to call her at this point. I don't even know where this woman is. But she even said, you know, like my podcast is going to be about helping women heal and women in general. It's not going to be anything about Vanderpump Rules. And then lo and behold, it literally became all about Vanderpump Rules. Somebody help me help myself. Like I said, I'm just a little confused. But
To be fine.
wait a minute. It doesn't stop there. We can be confused. However, then I saw this. Thank you to the Real Housewives Zone. Apparently, Teresa Giudice finally sat down with Melissa and Joe, and they're sharing inside their secret first meeting after being estranged for years. So what they're saying is they definitely met. That's what a source confirmed, noting it was a first step toward attempting to mend their historically troubled relationship. The insider also shared that this was a necessary step toward making the show hopefully come back at some point. But the meeting absolutely was not taped for TV. If Joe and Teresa do end up making up and are in a good place, it is, of course, possible production. They could entertain having them both back on the show, and then fans would get to watch their rekindled relationship. This is, again, coming from the source, but it doesn't stop there. They said things were really good when they left. They stayed there all day and talked things out. They're absolutely in a better place after the meeting. And the source added that it will be interesting to see where the future goes. But what they said, it was a positive, definitely like a good start to mending the fences. And the source also insisted that Teresa is truly over the drama. It really sincerely has nothing to do with the show. She's at a point in her life that she just wants to have serenity. And there has been so much back and forth with Joe and Melissa over the years. So she just is ready to let it go. Once and for all, an attempt to move forward. Okay. Are we believing this? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section. Smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. This one was interesting. Love you guys.